Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Pickett. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Called that a very strong gain of 24. An option handoff given to Harris. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. First and 10, here's Pickett. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Pickett. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here we go. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Option play. Here's Cook. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some 7 yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Cook, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. James Cook with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, here's Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are able to move back in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Andy Isabella. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The LSU connection. Burrow to chase for the Cincinnati first. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This complete to Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
From the 10.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They go play action with Burrow. That's Isabella open on the right side.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow will throw. Forced out to his left. He's got it. Touchdown. Darren Waller from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Bass on for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score. Bengals 28, Steelers 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Now Pickett. Complete to Austin here over the middle.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Pickett. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's got this to Pickens.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris
as time expires in the first half.
And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. They're going to run it with Harris. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Here we go. Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 27,
Burrow. That is caught downfield. It's Waller.
And he's got some space here.
He's still on his feet.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now receiver in motion left.
Again, it's Cook.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
James Cook
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now Pickett on 4th down. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Going up top.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Returning right back to Lockett.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Now Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Touchdown, Bengals. James Cook from 17 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Steelers 23. Tyler Bass sends the kickoff.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that's a rare.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Pickett back to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
63 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Cook again.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23.
Here we go.
Cook up the gut. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Gun. 11.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
First down, Cincinnati.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A tackle that time by a count of Witherspoon. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
I'm wondering.
And they take a knee.
Here we go.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that